Tyrese Maxey, really, man, when you think about his three-point shot last year, you start to kind of, you can kind of say to yourself, what, is there a weakness in this kid's game at this point? The only real weakness last season that I saw was still, immaturity in the sense of playoffs, very meaningful games, and not that he should have been in a position to need to carry the load, but there were definitely times last season in that Miami playoff series where we could have used somebody to step up. James wasn't doing a damn thing, but Tyrese was 21, so I think that would be something that you should expect him to look for this season. Him to look to add to his game, man. I think he's really, trying to become more of a leader on this team, more of a main focus. He has to remind himself every day, I'm the man, bro. I'm not a role player. I have been catapulted into the big three. I am one of the leaders on this team. I'm not just a guy coming off the bench that is expected to get 10 or 12 or maybe not, like his rookie season. Very quickly, because of what went down, he was a starting point guard, and now in his third season, he is expected to be a main part of this team and a go-to guy, a straight-up go-to guy. I don't even think most of last season we were thinking about Tyrese Maxey as a go-to guy. We were thinking of Tyrese Maxey as like, oh my God, it's so nice that he just ended up being this good already, But I think now definitely Tyrese Maxey is a go-to guy on this team. So, look for it, man. Look for it at the end of games, towards the end of games, some close games coming down to the wire, late fourth quarter, maybe overtime. I think you're going to see Tyrese Maxey with the ball in his hands a lot more as the late game go-to guy. It'll be interesting, really, to see who it is in those situations. Is it James Harden? There's a Ben Simmons jersey for $12.99. Is it James Harden down the stretch, down the end of the games? Is it Tyrese Maxey? Is it Joel Embiid? I know a lot of people, we've been saying for a couple of years, Joel, it's hard for a center to be a go-to guy. It's just not easy for a center to be a go-to guy because a center can't traditionally create his own shot. Joel Embiid can. He had that buzzer beater in the playoffs to beat the Miami Heat, I think, in Game 3. He's one of the only centers in history that legitimately can create his own shot. But down the stretch of a game, who's it going to be, man? Is it Joe? Is it James? Is it Tyrese? We'll have to see, man.